Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you all for watching. My spirit guides chose these 4 decks for you guys, all amazing decks. So let's get into it. This is the Prisma Visions deck. A lot of you asked me about this deck, so... Alright, so we got Illumination that came out in reverse with Strength. So for some of you, it's hard to see, it's hard to follow your intuition right now, or for your partner. Did you mean to pull out the Illumination in reverse? Okay, did I get the message right? Is this about my viewer? Okay, this is about their partner. Okay, so your partner's having a hard time right now following their intuition, which makes sense because right now we're around the new moon energy. We're just getting out of a new moon, and this can be a time to rest and not... it's a time to rest physically and spiritually, so you're not in active, full-on investigation or learning mode, you know, so... But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Let's just see what else is going on. That one did a whole 360 in my hand. Alright, you know what's crazy? That Knight of Swords was making... Well, no, it was the Page of Swords. I lied. I'm pretty sure it was the Page of Swords. But the Page of Swords was coming out in the shuffle, and then it ended up at the bottom of the deck before I made the cut. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Page of Swords, but similar energy. Okay, so yeah, so they're having to cut through all the BS and all the toxic energies. They're having a hard time distinguishing what's toxic and what's not. Because we have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can see. Okay. Is this the message you wanted me to deliver? Did I miss anything? Would you like me to pull more cards out of this deck? That's a yes. Ten of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. Okay, so they're really trapped in their head about where true abundance lies for them. They're worried that they're missing out on this Ten of Pentacles, is what I'm getting. Let me see. Is that the message? Did I miss something? Okay. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure, but would you like me to pull more cards out of this deck? Thought so. Ace of Cups. This is really beautiful energy. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So your person is making really calculated steps to come towards you and make this new offer of love. But they want to make an offer that's going to start stable and end stable, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so they don't want to come in and out of your life. If they have in the past, they want to put an end to that. But they are making solid plans to come forward in a way that's going to build on your relationship and make it last in a stable and secure way. So they want to take things slow with you. Okay? Is that the message you wanted me to deliver? Did I miss something from those cards? Would you like me to pull more cards out of this deck? That's a yes. I fell asleep with this deck the other night because I was in the hospital all day. And then I came home and I wanted to pull a card for Instagram. And I grabbed this deck and my pendulum and I was so tired and I went and laid down in my bed and I was going to do it right there in my bed. I was going to pull a card right there in my bed, but I just fell asleep. I couldn't. Alright, so the Eight of Swords just came out. It was on the bottom of the deck. Now it just came out in reverse. It was upright at the bottom of the deck, and it's in reverse now with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is somebody who's really, really distraught without you. Whether you see it or not, this person is really miserable without you. And the cards don't lie, okay? At least not to me, usually. Not when I pray. Not when I pray and do all the measures that I do. You know, I make it to where I make sure these messages are really clear and honest. And this is a really clear message saying they're having a hard time. They might be like having a lot of dreams about you. But they are for sure receiving a lot of signs and synchronicities about you and your connection, reminding them of the good memories of the past. Okay, is that what you wanted to tell them? Did I miss anything? Would you like me to pull more cards out of the Prisma Visions deck? Alright, that's it for that deck. But yeah, they're really missing you. They miss you so much. I can feel the energy. It doesn't feel good. So try to have compassion for them, no matter what has happened in the past. Because I feel like they are really learning their lessons, if they haven't already. Oh, this is backwards. Alright, that came out in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Alright, so with this I'm getting that they're actually their heart is really broken. So they're in this energy where they're deciding where their heart belongs, you know? So like I said earlier, they're trying to figure out where their abundance lies. Now it's like, where does my heart belong? Like, where am I going to be happy emotionally and physically? Let's just see, because this card can have multiple meanings. All cards can have multiple meanings, but was what I said right? Is that what you wanted to tell them with this card? Did I miss anything? Okay. Would you like me to pull more? Oh, I only pulled one card. Of course they want me to pull more. Okay. The Ace of Cups came out again. This is not messing around, guys. And then we have the King of Swords and the Hangman that came out, flopped out right on top of it. Alright, so both of you are on the same page as far as this new beginning. Okay, you guys both want to get together and reconnect and try things in a different way and more slowly and with less expectations and demands and pressure. This guy is, or girl, or whoever your partner is wisening up. They they have taken so much time away from you that they're smartening up to, they're coming out of confusion about this connection. They're gaining clarity. Even though they've had a hard time following their intuition, they're coming out of that energy. And that's funny because the High Priestess was at the bottom of this deck. So there you go. Okay. Is that the message you wanted me to deliver? Did I miss anything you wanted me to say? Would you like me to pull more cards out of this deck? Yeah, okay. Okay, the Page of Cups was at the bottom of the decks, which I just noticed, so that's another indication of a new beginning of love, new feelings, learning about new feelings, or learning about your feelings in general. Ten of Pentacles again. You guys, how'd you guys get 2 Ten of Pentacles and 2 Ace of Cups? This is not joking around. Like, Spirit is not joking around with you. They want you to know, if you have any doubt in your mind that this is going to come to fruition and end up stable and solid and lasting, it is. It has that potential. That's crazy. I can't believe you guys got both. Then you had Knight of Swords and King of Swords, and then the Page of Swords. So that's like a total ascension on your partner's behalf. They've been a page, they've been a knight, and now they're stepping into this king energy. And I want to say finally, but I feel rude saying that, you know, because everything happens in its own good time, right? But I feel like for some of you, this is a long time coming. Okay, wow. Things aren't going to be like they were in the past. This is a chance for a fresh, new, positive start with the Death card here and the Ten of Pentacles. It's not going to be like it was in the past if you had a negative past with this person. If you're thinking of a new relationship, this is a new relationship that's going to end up, like, this could be the person that you end up dying with, you know, you end up growing old with and sharing all your best memories with, you know, so really, really beautiful energy. You guys have a lot of abundance coming to you. This isn't going to be, like, you guys are going to be well taken care of financially. You guys are going to be really happy. Is that what you wanted me to tell them? Did I miss something important? Would you like me to pull more cards out of this deck? Okay, that's a no. Alright, so I have messages from your angels. What do you want to tell the viewers? Angels? Layla, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. We have Serena at the bottom of the deck. It says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. I was just getting done telling you guys how you guys were going to be taken care of financially. That, like, the universe was going to provide for you guys. I mean, not that you guys aren't going to have to work for anything or, like, but I just feel like you guys are going to effortlessly gain material wealth when you come together. Okay, so have faith and be positive is what these cards are saying. Spend time alone, meditate. The angels are there to help you too. They want you to know that you can ask them for help whenever you need them. Is that what you wanted me to tell them? Did I miss something? Would you like me to pull more cards out of this deck? Obvious. Adriana, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. You guys, I've been getting so many songs as messages, and this is how I know. It's because I listen to, like, I listen to a lot of indie rock, and I listen to some classic rock and stuff, and I vary. Like, I listen to a lot of different stuff. Sometimes I listen to classical music. Just varies. But so when these messages come to me, they're like songs that I wouldn't normally listen to or haven't heard in a while, or just there's no reason they should be popping up into my head, right? And I think it was yesterday they were coming to me one at like 5 in a row. It was just like boom, 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 all these songs, and I have them all written down in my notes. I'll share the list of songs because I've been keeping a list of all the songs that have been coming to me. So I'll share all of those with you at some point. But the list is actually in the phone I'm recording on, and that would be awkward right now. But yeah, some of them are really cheesy songs, like Christina Aguilera, "What a Girl Wants." That song keeps coming to me. I'm like, where is this coming from? 1990? Oh man, like, I don't know. And so they're kind of corny songs, but I'm like, okay, well, you can still get a lot of messages from the lyrics. But yeah, just pay attention to those signs. A lot of us receive signs in different ways because we have different intuitive gifts that are stronger than others. So just figure out what your strongest intuitive gifts are and work on them and focus on those messages that come through in those ways, the strongest for you. Okay, Maya is at the bottom of the deck. We have schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. That's funny because I've been anxious to learn the last couple days. Just wanting to learn more, studying more astrology and stuff like that, and about star seeds and the universe and everything. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If you haven't had that urge, make sure you do study up on whatever you're passionate about. You don't have to learn something because somebody tells you it's useful to learn it. Learn whatever you're passionate about. Study that. Is that what you wanted to tell them? Did I miss anything important? Would you like me to pull more cards out of this particular deck? No, I guess that was it for that one. But we still have the romance angels, and stay tuned because I'm going to do a couple spins on the Ouija spinner, and then if you have a question, yes or no question in mind, I'm going to answer that with my decision maker, and I think I'm going to test out some new dowsing rods as well. So Yeah, hang in there. Let's see what else Spirit has for us. All right, romance angels. What do you got? Okay. It says release your ex and reconciliation. The time has come to clear your energy and someone from your past is returning to you. Okay? This is saying this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. This person from your past is the one, and they're only going to come back when you release their energy. That's what it's saying. And that's so hard, right? Because when you love somebody and you have such a bond with them, it is really difficult. And you can't just tell yourself, oh, well, I want to let this connection go. It takes time to heal in order to release that attachment and those learned thought processes that have told you all your life, love is this way or love is that way, or if they loved you, they'd do this, or if they loved you, they'd do that. Well, if you say that at all, if you're saying, if you loved me, that's not love right away. If anybody comes at you with a statement that says, if you loved me, then no, that's a huge red flag. Don't ever give in to that manipulation, okay? Because that's not what love entails. Love doesn't say, well, you must not love me because you don't do this and this and this for me. That's called unrealistic expectations that you need to heal within yourself. And I think it's very important that we realize that when we're angry or upset with somebody else, no matter who it is, we can always go within, because there's a lesson in that. There's a healing in that. There's information in that. So our emotions are our GPS in that way. So if you get angry at somebody else, or you're upset, or you're irritated, always go within. That's what I do. That's the first thing I do, is I go within and I say, well, why? I ask myself, why? Why am I feeling that? Okay, well, maybe it's because I wished I had an attribute that they have. Maybe I expected something that I shouldn't have been expecting. There's just a lot of scenarios that it could be, so, not to say that nobody else is at fault. It's all your fault, okay? Because I don't want to give that message to anyone, okay? Everything is not your fault. That's something that I've struggled with all my life, like thinking a lot of things are my fault, and having to release that. So I don't want you guys to think that everything's your fault, but I do want to encourage you guys to go within and figure out what your part in the situation is and how you can heal it and rise above that and move forward. But yeah, so this is all about, if you love something, set it free. And you have to set it free energetically. And you can't set it free in anger because you're fed up with the situation. You have to set it free, but still send them love, still care for them. You're not going to stop loving somebody you really truly love, right? So it's a balance, right? And it's so easier said than done. And wherever you're at on this journey is right where you need to be. So pat yourself on the back for how far you've come, no matter where you're at. But that's the answer. This is the answer right here. Release your ex, reconciliation. As soon as you release their energy, that's when you're going to reconcile. I mean, it might not be that second or that day or that month or, but you can't release them. You can't release their energy as a bargain to get them back either. Okay, so you can't say, oh, well, all I need to do is release their energy. Well, fine, I'll just release it. You know, you can't, emotions don't work that way. And like I said, it takes time to heal and balance those energies. So be patient with yourself and don't beat yourself up if you can't just release their energy like that. Because it's honestly, if you could, then this wasn't the person for you. Spirit just really, really, really wanted me to reiterate all that. It was really important. Is that what you wanted me to tell them? Did I miss anything important? Would you like me to pull more cards out of the Romance Angels deck? Okay. Oh my gosh, where? Okay. Deception and passion. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Somebody's been suppressing their passion. And that's okay. So the passion that's been suppressed here, because if you try to if you're lying to yourself at all, or if your partner's lying to themselves at all, that's going to be what's been causing a stalemate in this connection. But what I'm seeing is like it's all coming to a head, and like this person can't lie to themselves any longer, is what I'm getting. All right. Did I get that right? Is that what you wanted me to tell them? Did I miss anything important? Is this deception coming from both parties? Is it coming from the viewers? Okay. So yeah, I'm not calling you guys deceivers. I'm not calling your partner a deceiver. I'm not calling anybody a deceiver, okay? This is about deceiving yourself. You know, this is about denying yourself passion, basically. All right. Is this about deception? Is this partner going to be deceptive to them in the future? That's a big no, guys. All right, so what I'm getting is the passion is greater than the deception. That's the bottom line. All right, is that what you wanted me to tell them? Would you like me to pull more cards out of this deck? Whoa, floor goer. Finances and career. Worth waiting for. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and divine timing is at work. Okay, so be patient and work on your money and your career. But yeah, that wasn't the main message. I was getting that your partner is working on their finances right now, and they're working on their stability, and it's going to be worth it in the end. It wouldn't be as worth it right now if you guys were to connect too soon, right? Everything in divine timing. So please just try to sit with uncertainty if you're having a hard time dealing with this connection. You know, life would be kind of lame if we knew every little thing that was going to happen. Honestly, as much as I hate to admit it with the amount of anxiety I have, but, you know, honestly, if we knew everything that was going to happen, where's the excitement in that? Where's the fun in that? Where's the adventure in that, right? But yeah, that's something I need to grasp onto more because I am somebody who likes to plan out every little detail and be in control of everything. So it's good advice for even me. Wait a minute. Where did I go? What did I get that right? Is that what you wanted to tell them? Did I miss anything important here? Would you like me to pull more cards out of the Romance Angels deck? That's a no. So let's see what the spinner says, and we'll see if we can get any additional messages for anybody. Okay. 10 of Pentacles twice, Ace of Cups twice. Okay. I'd like to ask and see how many times they want me to spin. Maybe I could spin and see how many times they want me to spin. Spirit guides. Is it better to use the pendulum to ask how many times to spin? Is it better to just spin? Let me just spin it and see if it goes to a particular, whatever number it goes closer to, that's how many times I will spin after that. Thank you for providing these messages for all my fabulous viewers, spirit guides. I see a 4. All right, so 1, 'kay. Are you wanting to point towards spring? Are you wanting to point towards 1? Are you wanting to point towards 0? All right, so we got a 0. 2. Let's see. That's all right. Did you want to point towards yes? What about days? What about the number 2? What about the letter D? Okay, we got a 0 and the letter D. Months? Possibly? All right, did you want to point towards months? Did you want to point towards 6? V. 0, DV. All right, did you want to point towards yes? Did you want to point towards 1? 1. All right. So we got a 0, we got DV, and 1. Those could be initials that are really significant to you, or the numbers 0 and 1. The numbers 0 and 1 all have to do with endings and new beginnings. The D and the V, not quite exactly sure, but some of you may know what those letters mean to you specifically. Is there any other way I would know what D and V means? No. Okay, so yeah, you guys would know what that means for you specifically. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what the answer was to your yes or no question. To those of you who have a yes or no question, you can pause the video also right now and just think of one. And just know that this will answer correctly for most people, but it will not be accurate for all. So take what resonates for you, because how this works is it will answer for the collective, but it's gonna answer, like if the answer is correctly yes for most people, then it's gonna answer yes. You know, it can't be 100% accurate. That's not how it can ever work. So, which is true for the readings as well. If you would ever like a personal reading from me specifically, I do offer free advice to those who donate in order to help the channel. So I'm not really out to get your money or anything, but if that's something you would like to do, awesome. Honestly, I really just love helping you guys however I can. So let's see what the answer is. It does take a few seconds. I just tried to abbreviate seconds and that went wrong. This amethyst is calling my name. No way. Wow. We got it definitely again, guys. That's the 3rd time in a row we got definitely. So a lot of you guys are answering a yes question, and that just confirms it. Okay. I did use these copper dowsing rods. Apparently copper is the traditional material used for dowsing rods, and so I did pick these up on the bay for like 10 bucks, I think, and obviously somebody's got somebody had a really good side hustle idea, because they really, like, somebody's making these with just a piece of copper, a bolt, and a straw that they cut in half, but works wonders. Anyway, these aren't very portable friendly, right? So I wanted to go ahead and do something for a friend. So I picked up these bad boys, and they're not copper, but they work just as good. And they're like little antennas. They're actually way bigger than these once you get them up and running, but now that I know this, but they're collapsible and they fit in your pocket like a pen. So pretty cool. I got these for my buddy who actually, this one gets stuck a little bit. Anyway, my buddy does haunted exploration videos. There we go. That sucks. I hope it's not going to be sticking for him every time. But yeah, I got these for him because he's going to be out and about exploring all these haunted locations. And if you guys are interested in that type of video at all, please go check his channel out. His channel is called The Haunted Side, and actually it's two gentlemen, Patrick and Jason, and just noticing this one's a little shorter than the other one. I don't know. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so yeah, Patrick and Jason at The Haunted Side. So Patrick started this channel around when I started, almost a year ago, and they just passed 40,000 subscribers, to give you an idea of how awesome their channel is. And they have some pretty high-tech equipment, and they're just really decent people, and they have really great energy. And if you are interested in haunted explores or investigations, please go check them out. I will link that below in the description or the comments or both. But yeah, the channel is called The Haunted Side, so go and check them out and subscribe. I actually moderate for the channel as well, so you'll catch me over there during live streams. And thank you for going and supporting them. But yeah, so I got these for over there, so you may see them in a haunted exploration once I get these shipped over to him. But I just want to make sure they're working okay. So